Dear Diary, I recently met up with relatives I haven't seen in a very long time, in a part of Japan I've never been to before. I had such a fun time and I wanted to go over some of the highlights so that I can go back and remember this in the future. We met up around Mojiko Port, and I didn't forget to whip out my camera and take a picture of the station. We met up right around lunchtime and we were all very hungry, so we had some delicious curry. And look at this, they had the cutest little cat sleeping outside. There was a market outside, and there were also a bunch of cafes and little shops around, so we walked around for a bit. We got some really pricey but also delicious waffles, so I'll put the link for that in the description as well as the curry restaurant. And then for dinner we had udon, and we went to bed pretty early. I loved the star mattresses here. Although I was only able to join this trip for the first 4 days, I wanted to make sure that I could support my aunt in her full marathon. There were so many people here, but it was so cool to just see all the children cheering for people even though they didn't even know people who were running. And it was close to this amazing fish market as well. I got to try puffer fish for the first time, and we had some nice ramen and walked around the town, and it was just nice to see a town that I've never been to before. In all transparency, as much as I wanted to record during this trip, I just had so much fun, and I didn't record in as much detail as I wanted to, but I had such a fun time with everybody there, and I would absolutely love to go back someday. However, now it was time to go back to Kyoto. The day after I left, I had school, so I took this 2-hour long train ride back to the station where I had to ride the Shinkansen from, and just kind of relaxed because I knew that once I got home there would be a bunch of assignments that I would have to complete. So yeah, I got a cafe latte smoothie from 7-Eleven, enjoyed my another about 2-hour trip Shinkansen ride home back to Kyoto. And we're back to Kyoto. One of my recent assignments in school, I'm pretty proud of actually, are these tree barks that I made with clay. Yeah, I couldn't get that piece off, but yeah, so these are all clay pieces that I made that I tried to make look as realistic as possible. I'm pretty proud of it, so yeah. And then something else that I'm excited for is that I recently went and submitted 2 rolls of film to get developed, so you can look forward to that. I will be making a video about that probably next month, so I'm pretty excited to see how these turned out. One of these rolls of film, I completely do not remember what kind of photos are on there, so I'm also excited to see what kind of photos I took. Anyway, this is a very short video this week, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.